Bully me. Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And today I'm talking about something that we've all noticed, and that is the rewriting of Black American history. So this video is entitled Why Black American History Keeps Getting Rewritten. And we're partly responsible for that because we've been too silent and we've been too nice. So we are responsible for some of this. But talking about Black American history has become a thing. Every few months or so, a new wave of claims pops up online. Somebody's up talking about Black American history, and somehow they all go viral. So let's talk about it. Why does this keep happening? And why is there so much interest in our history? People will be trying to tell our history, and we won't know anything about theirs. So why don't they talk about their own history? But anyway, let's get into it. I'm not going to call out individuals, but I'm going to talk about patterns, understanding the patterns, the cultural, historical, and algorithmic forces that keep reshaping Black American history in ways that don't match the documented truth. The good thing about our history is that it's documented. So any lie can be checked because our history is well documented. There is a reason that this keeps happening. Social media rewards confidence, not accuracy. It rewards simplicity, not nuance. And Black American history is the opposite of simple. It's layered, it's complex, it's documented, and most of all, it's specific. So our history is self checking. Still, social media algorithm likes it when you get up and talk like you know what you're talking about. So somebody just up running their mouth talking about Black people, making up stuff, loud and wrong. But as long as the person is speaking boldly, like they know what they're talking about, making oversimplified claims, the algorithm is going to boost it. People will share it, and suddenly our history has been rewritten by someone who doesn't know what they're talking about, but because it sounded good, the algorithm liked it. And so then we got to go back and clean it up. Another reason this keeps happening is that people want quick explanations for things that took centuries to unfold. They want a shortcut, they want a headline. But history doesn't work like that. We have to also recognize that our history is fascinating. It is fascinating. Our culture is very portable. You can sing to it, you can dance to it, you can speak to it, you can dress to it. It's endless. It's an endless culture. It's fascinating. It moves quickly. It's not stale. There are some things in our culture that are stationary, but a lot of it is just a lot of movable parts. But it's still fascinating what we've been able to do and who we have become under the system of captivity that we've been under. So the world is fascinated with us, and we give them reasons to be fascinated. And everybody wants a part of it. Everybody wants a piece of it, but they don't know what they're talking about. So here are some of the most common rewrites. Rewrite one: Black Americans migrated here voluntarily. This rewrite erases the transatlantic slave trade and the specific lineage of descendants of enslaved people in the United States. Rewrite two: Black Americans are part of ex immigrant group. Fill in the blank. This blends completely different histories together Every diaspora group has its own story. None of them need to be merged. Rewrite 3. Black Americans didn't shape American culture. This ignores the fact that Black Americans shaped the country's music, food, language, labor movements, and political identity. Rewrite 4. Reparations are for all Black people globally. Reparations in the United States are tied to a specific lineage, descendants of enslaved people here. That's not exclusion, that's accuracy. Rewrite 5. Black Americans are just one branch of a bigger group. This erases the unique culture, history, and lived experience of Black Americans. So, why does this keep happening specifically to Black Americans? Because Black American history is one of the most documented lineages in the Western Hemisphere, and yet one of the most misunderstood. Because Black American culture is globally influential, and people project their own narratives onto it. Because there's a long history of others trying to redefine Black American identity, whether intentionally or not. And because when a group has shaped the identity of a nation, there will always be attempts to rewrite that story. And there's something else that we cannot overlook. If you live in a country where people are calling themselves the dominant society, they're supposed to be the smartest, the greatest that ever lived, and you, as a former enslaved group, are more popular and influential than they are worldwide, then you have to know that some jealousy comes in at some point and they want to bring you down a notch. So we have to factor that in too. So, how do you recognize a rewrite? How can you tell when somebody is trying to rewrite your history? Well, number one, they oversimplify a complex story. They'll try to sum something up that happened over 50 or 100 years in 2 or 3 sentences. It can't be done. Number two, they blend multiple cultures together. Oh, yeah, Black Americans came from this country in Africa and they were this. No, no, just no. Number three, they ignore documented lineage, and that's a biggie. People do not want to recognize that Black Americans are a specific lineage, specific to the United States of America. There was an ethnogenesis, as some on the internet keep saying. We had an ethnogenesis. We don't belong to any country in Africa. We belong to the United States of America. Number four, they sound confident but offer no sources because they don't have any sources because they're making up stuff. And number five, they try to redefine Black Americans without Black Americans involved. So people are sitting up talking about us day in and day out and not one Black American in sight. These are the red flags. These are the people that are trying to rewrite our history. Black American history doesn't need to be rewritten or borrowed from. It stands on its own with clarity, dignity, and documented truth. And the best way to honor it is simple: tell the truth, respect the lineage, and keep the receipts. And above all, stop running your mouth about things that you don't know. Okay, y'all, let me know what you think about the video. Give me a thumbs up and have a great day.